Moses Itauma and Dillian Whyte as they debate who is the sheep, who is the wolf. That's what I could make out. I remember in the press conference that Moses said, well, maybe he's a wolf acting like a sheep. And I think that triggered Dillian Whyte, like, hey, there ain't no sheep over here. So whatever you think this is, sheep ain't one of them, So I think that's the continued conversation that they had when they were face to face, because it's a difference when you're side to side from each part of the table. But it's a whole different issue when you're face to face, eye to eye, right? And you're sizing each other up. The intensity builds, the angst, the energy, the testosterone, that all bubbles and builds up. And I think that's what initiated the conversation the way it went. You've seen a lot of this and a lot of that, like, look, and really, and you know what I mean? You've seen a lot of that. It was a lot more, but that's the only thing that I could make up when doing my research on what was actually said. And I think a lot of metaphor-like or metaphor type things were said with the wolf and the sheep, and Moses was like, hey, we're going to see which one you are, the wolf or the sheep. We're going to see if you, being the body snatcher that goes, the wolf, right? We're going to see if you are about that business. We're going to see if you are who you say you are, who and what your reputation was about. Let's see if it still is about being the wolf. But Dillian Whyte was like, I'm no sheep, so obviously I am a wolf if you can only pick either or, wolf or sheep. But you guys tell me what you think of the face-to-face dialogue that it was actually revealed between Dillian Whyte and Moses Itauma. Well, part of it anyway. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.